You are now live.
Hey, yo, what it do, party peoples? I'll be your man, Bigg Pwee from the Spin Room. Thank you guys very much for rocking with us on this Flashback Friday, this Feel Good Friday, man. Let me get my crew up in the building, my ride or die, my girl, Big Les in the building. Miss Everything, Miss J. Tasha. How you ladies doing, man?
Absolutely
Beautiful.
TGIF.
I'm so happy for this show, man. This episode, I'm excited, because this is the last week of Women's History Month. We are celebrating the ladies, and I got two beautiful ladies that rock with me on the show. You guys all know Big Les. You guys know Jay Tasha, and I love just to see my ladies, shine and do big things, man. And I know Les. She has her clothing line that she's gotten popping off. So let's let everybody know about the line so they can pick that up.
Yeah, hook a sister up. For those of you who don't know, it's a tribute line. There are so many dancers that are legendary and iconic to me. Paula Abdul, Debbie Allen, Martha Graham, Misty Copeland. People have asked me to include myself in that category when you talk about dance. So I decided to create, for now, a casual clothing line, sweatshirts, hoodies, tank tops, socks, apparel, bags, whatever you need, hats, the whole bit. So if you go to the link in my bio at Your Girl Les, or I am Leslie Segar on Instagram or any platform, or to spreadshirt.com and put in my shop, Big Les Dance Designs, you can go ahead and support your girl and the dance community.
And I'll make sure I put that link down below also. And then, we got Jay Tasha. She's out here producing films and videos and stuff like that. So let everybody know, Jay Tasha, what the last film that you did and upcoming film that you got going on.
Well, the last music video I produced, as you guys know, was the Jim Jones and French Montana Bada Bing, which is going off the charts. Actually, Vibe magazine reached out to me, so I'll get a nice little feature about that. Yes, it is Women's History Month, so shout out to Big Les and everything that you're doing. All the dancers out there. I'm a fellow dancer myself. We're not going.
I'm gonna have to see your reel. You're gonna have to perform in front of the camera on the show, because you've been saying this for years and I have not seen you 5, 6, 7, 8 yet. I need to see it.
Don't worry, Big Les. I got you. I got a surprise for everybody. I'm gonna throw some old videos, some throwback Thursdays or flashback Fridays of some videos. But also, I got some movies coming out. One is called Gangland and the other is Chocolate City 3 that will probably be coming to Netflix, I think May. So, and Amazon. So yeah.
Oh, but you couldn't invite me down to the set for Chocolate City 3, huh?
See, we shot that 2 years ago before the pandemic, and yeah. So and it was in Vegas too. So.
And I love to shine a bright light on these two, because these are two women that are doing big things in the industry, and I'm so happy to have them on the show. Also, that we are celebrating women in this world, and this young lady that I'm about to bring into the show, our special guest, I'm excited about her. I had an opportunity to meet her. On top of, she's into spirits. She has her own vodka line, man. Her own vodka line. It's called Black Storm Vodka, and it's such a pleasure just to see a woman, number one, two, a Black woman on top of that, get into the spirit business. So ladies and gentlemen, if you can, make some noise for the owner of Black Storm Vodka, our girl Lala in the building. Yeah, man. What up, Lala?
Hey, how are you?
How are you? Thank you
Very
for
well.
It's all good. You good. You looking beautiful, love. You looking beautiful. Don't even worry about it.
I thought I had it the right way at first. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Yeah, you
Okay,
good. Don't even worry about it. It's solid. It's solid. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, we got our girl Lala in the building. She is the owner of Black Storm Vodka. Thank you once again for tapping in and jumping into the spit room. We truly appreciate it. Let's get the party started, man. Like, let's first and foremost, where did the name Black Storm Vodka come from?
Well, it was Black Storm first, and Black means self-love, self, and of course, I'm Black, and storm is power and strength. So instead of being afraid of the storm, I had to become the storm. So, and also my baby sister name is Stormy, so she's been a part of you know, just seeing everything that I've been doing. And she said one time, it didn't matter what was going on, I always was able to get through anything. So she looked up to me for that. So I was like, you know what? We got to do this. We're going to make it Black Storm. So everything that I've done has fallen under the brand of Black Storm. So vodka is just the last thing that I'm doing so that I can leave something to my kids. So that's it.
Now, where were you at in your mind or in your business sense where vodka was the thing that you wanted to do? Have you always had a passion for spirits? Is it in the family? Where did that come from?
Not at all. My first business venture was in 2003, and we did for Vic limousine. So I've had a trucking company, I've had clothing, I've had so many different businesses that this last go round, I was listening to this gentleman and he was saying, if you're going to come out with anything, you have to come out with something that is in high demand or not a lot of people are doing it. So I'm just thinking like, okay, everybody's doing something. But then you start seeing like, you know, the bartenders, they were making these fancy drinks. And I'm like, okay, let me start that. So I did start making like cocktails. I'm not a mixologist or anything, but I was like, people love that. But then there were individuals saying, well, I started this first. Everybody is doing what I'm doing. And I'm like, okay. So in order for me to stand out, in order for you to do your drinks, you have to use my vodka or my tequila or my rum. So that made me different because normally you see celebrities promoting vodka or tequila, or they're the ambassador of it. So not normally do you see somebody that you deal with on a regular owning their own spirit brand. So I was like, okay, here we go. So I just started actually making it in my kitchen. So they were like, look, this is illegal.
Hold up.
You made alcohol in your kitchen?
Yes,
Like,
all you need
right?
is potato. You need is potato. You can ferment it. You can let it sit there and you let it sit for a certain amount of time. And like the first batch, people were like, what the hell? What is this? So
I mean, I agree. My grandmother used to make alcohol too. So yeah, my grandmother used to make alcohol in the kitchen. I used to be like, what is these bottles in the refrigerator? Right. Sitting there for like months. You'd be like, right. So I get it.
Yes.
And that's good. That's really good.
So the more you distill it or the more you filter it, the better it becomes. And then I started mixing the vodka with fresh fruit, organic juices. So they were like, oh, okay, let's do this. So that's how I got the buzz out there. But then when they started giving out money, and it was just like, you know what? I bought the house. The kids were straight. They out the house. They doing their thing. I was like, I got to go all in. I got to go in. I got to get out the trunk of my car and put it on the shelf. So when you go, they're looking at, like, that's my mom's vodka. And that right there alone, it was just, it's an incredible feeling. It is an incredible feeling. So
now,
yeah.
How did Lala get into the spirit business? I know that wasn't like an easy avenue to get in. So kind of explain to everybody how it happened for you.
I feel like nothing is ever easy, but I love the challenge. That was one thing that you have to actually be 100% legal, legit. There's no sidestep in any way, no back doors that you can go through. You have to actually really do it. There are a lot of individuals that don't do it legit or who don't even know what to do. So in my mind, I'm thinking, if I can do this and go all the way and have my vodka, then the next person that may want to do it, I can give them the blueprint to help them do it. Because not only do I own my own vodka, I'm a distributor of it. So I sell it as well. Normally you have to go through a distributor to sell your vodka or spirit, but then that cuts your money down. So I'm like, no, I need all mine. So I had to get all that information, and they were so open and helpful and giving me everything that I needed. Normally, an individual would take probably 3 or 5 years. It literally only took me like 6 months to get this going. And that's not normal. Just probably within the first 3-4 months, I was already approved to be in 5 stores in Total Wine in Florida. So I was like, oh, I got to keep going. Like, if these doors are open, then why would I stop? You can't stop. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I'm thinking of doing brown liquor now. So I know the guys love the dark liquor. So that's my next venture right there.
You talking to the right person here. I'm a bourbon whiskey guy right here.
Yes, that's what I'm going to do next.
When it comes to drinking.
Right.
You sound like an artist who's like making sure they have their masters and they keep their publishing as opposed to like, you know, giving out the distribution. So I get that street happiness. So let's talk about how many women are actually in the business of liquor that don't come under the umbrella of a man or a family business, so to speak. And what pitfalls did you have or find like navigating through going to all these different locations to get people to distribute your liquor?
It's not, okay, so as far as women that own, that are by themselves, it's not that many. They probably have wine. So you have wine and spirit that fall into different type of categories. I'll say it's only probably 15% of Black owned spirit owners, which is such a low number considering there's so many different people that are out there. As far as the pitfalls or me having issues or getting myself out there, I can't say that I've had any, because first of all, I'm new, and you have so many different vodka brands. So you actually have to go in there and convince someone why they need to buy it. Because we were going through the Black Lives Matter and COVID, they were already promoting Black businesses. They were like, no, let's support them. So I got in it at the right time because of the climate was Black owned and they were giving me money. Yeah. So and the crazy thing is, I didn't even want to go in it as, okay, because I'm a Black owned. I didn't want to do that because everybody drink. But as far as marketing wise, you have to do it. Because if everybody's saying, okay, well, you're Black owned, so I want to put you on because you're Black owned, that's everybody saying it. So I'm like, okay. But I don't promote it like that, because it's like, how I promote just my business, period, is uplifting individuals, young individuals, teaching them self-love. My thing is, if you love yourself first, then when you're drinking, you're going to feel good, opposed to you not loving yourself and you having issues when you're drinking, because alcohol is a depressant. So if you're not in the right mind of drinking, that's going to make you feel just screwed up. So my vodka, first of all, is all natural, corn, doesn't leave you with a headache, and you feel good the next day. So it's a good thing. It really is a good thing.
And it's funny because we have a mutual friend that actually, that you say that. We have a mutual friend that had me taste your vodka. And, you know, normally, and we can all attest to this, there's some vodkas out there that taste like rubbing alcohol that you've never heard of before. And you go to a bar and they give you like the house vodka, and that mug tastes like straight rubbing alcohol. And I remember, you know, when our mutual friend Ilya Daly actually gave me, you know, a sip of, you know, your vodka, I was sitting there like, okay, like this ain't no willy-nilly out here just throwing some, you know, mud to the wall and see if it's gonna stick. Like, this was some good, you know, vodka. So I salute you on that. Did you have to do like different taste tests in trying to figure out the right recipe for your vodka?
Yes. Oh, sorry. So myself, I have I've tried multiple vodkas, and just seeing how they taste and what was the difference between like the corn, the wheat, the potato, how many times it's been distilled, and the ones that were flavored. So I had to be like, okay, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, this is what's making me sick, this is what's, you know, I feel good after this one. And once I did that, and then I talked to the guy that's doing the distilling, he was like, okay, what do you want? How do you want it? You tell me. So I kind of gave him like an example of like the Belvedere, and then you have Tito's, right? So I know Tito's is corn. So, but the way that mine is distilled, it's distilled like 6 times and it's filtered 6 times. They do the corn, but they don't add anything else to it. So I'm like, okay. So when they sent me samples, they sent me like 5 different samples, and you can tell the difference. And there was just this one distinct one that I was just like, okay, this is it. I probably had 15, 20 people just try it. And I never told them what it was. And it was just this one that they were like, okay, this is it. This is it. And I stuck with that one. And everyone that I've let try it, they say the same thing, that is just so smooth, and it tastes good. So normally vodka don't even really have a taste. It's supposed to complement whatever you're mixing it with. It goes into a cocktail. You don't normally drink it straight. So that individuals are drinking it straight, I'm like, okay, I got a winner here, because you don't drink vodka straight. So yes, I'm so excited. This is so crazy.
I want to go ahead and talk about the bottle and the design behind the logo, because I see this sexy lady on there. So is that you? Is it sister? Like, what inspired the design for the logo of the bottle?
Because it is me. It's definitely me. And it's the features, you don't necessarily see like pretty much the bottle, but you see the features of the woman. And like growing up, you were always talked about your full lips, your cheeks, my smile was just so big, and it was just like, okay, but it was always someone saying something. And then as I got older and I started educating myself on not just me, but my culture, that's a huge difference. It is a huge difference, because then you start to love us. You really start to love us. So instead of putting someone else or just an image, I wanted people to know that this is me. This is all me. And everything that I represent is into this bottle. So anybody who knows me and know what I stand for, they're like, I know what it is. And they respect who I am and respect what I'm doing. So it had to be me on there. So
well,
yeah, that's what that's from.
I like
Thank
it.
you.
It's very sexy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
What does marketing look like for you now because of COVID and because the clubs are closed and nobody can go out and you can't do all these parties and stuff? How are people sampling it so that when the clubs and the world does open back up, that, you're the first request when they hit the bar?
I'm gonna tell you, that has pretty much always been the challenge for me as far as just getting out there. I've done small parties. I've sent sample bottles out. And like I said, I do mixed drinks as well. So that helped the vodka get out there even, faster, because they were able to drink the cocktails. There's a lot more work I need to do, because I'm not out there like I really need to be out there. Then that's why I was like, I need an assistant. An assistant. I just got back from Miami, and they're open. They're open to me being there, but I'm here. So it's like, okay, now I'm in a situation where now I have a 9-to-5 that I still have. I actually have to quit the 9-to-5 to push it the way I really want it to be pushed. So it's, once I say, yes, I'm done with the 9-to-5, I can get out there. But with COVID, it allowed me to really actually take my time and perfect what I needed to do, say, and how I wanted it presented. Because I'm still dealing with individuals that think that they can buy the liquor from me. They're not looking at, this young lady has her own vodka. Is this really real? Because they're so used to seeing a celebrity in the front end, or the ambassadors that have tons of money. Like I didn't really have to come out with a lot of money. I've used everyone else's money when they buy, the vodka, and I saved, and I didn't have that huge fund that everybody else did. So I have to take my time and make sure I'm not going to be in a hole, lose everything. Right. So, but the marketing, I'm going to tell you, you can have a trashy vodka, and if your marketing is worth millions, people will buy it. It depends on who's touching it, who's in the face of it. And I don't want to be that person that has to be like, okay, sex sells, let me get out there and compromise my morals for somebody to buy my vodka. I don't want that. I want them to buy it based off the taste, the quality of it, and what I stand behind. So that little fine line is where I'm at in making sure that people respect the vodka and purchase it. And that just means I have to do a lot more footwork, hard work to get out there and do it. And I'm willing to do that. So that's where I'm at with the marketing part.
Change your hand. There you go.
Yeah, sorry.
See your face.
So now that we know that you can get your vodka in Total Wine in Florida, where other locations are you in?
I'm in Emilio's Beverage and Warehouse in Bellflower, also Ambassador Liquor in Long Beach. I'm in Moe's Liquor as well in Florida, so I just got that one. And then what is this? And I'm in San Diego. I gotta think of his name. It's a liquor mart in San Diego. So they also, if you go through Reserve Bar, and this is something I wanted to tell you guys about as well, because I don't think a lot of people know about it. Reserve Bar, which is owned by Diageo, which I think Diageo owns Ciroc, if I'm not mistaken. And they had an initiative where they support Black-owned spirit and wine brands, to the point where normally a marketing is like $20,000, $30,000 just to put it on their platform and to promote the way that they do. But because I'm considered Black-owned and minority-owned, they put me on their platform free of charge. They waived every fee that there was, and they're pushing it in a way that any store that's either in Florida, California, Atlanta, what have you, they will reach out to these stores and say, this is a new brand that we are promoting and supporting. We want you to buy these cases, put them in your store, because when people start to order, they want to be able to get them from your store. So not only am I able to get it on Reserve Bar, but then I have these other stores where Reserve is promoting for me as well. And a lot of people, I don't think, know that that's what they do, but they're huge. They are huge. So he's like, we want to promote Black-owned. They need to be out there because it's, like I said, only 15% of Black-owned spirit and wine owners.
So
Take all the incentives you can get, girl. Take them all.
Yes, definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Now, if someone is not in any of these cities, is it, let everybody know your website also, because I know that you have it where, they can purchase through the website too, right?
Yes, definitely. Blackstormvodka.com. Yes, you go on there and you can get any and everything off of there. I even have merchandise now.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw that. I saw the shirts and the hoodies and everything like that too.
Yes.
I saw that. Yeah. If you guys, she was telling you about her infused fruits that she has with the vodka and stuff like that. I've tried the peach. I've tried the I think it's the
caramel apple.
The caramel apple. That caramel apple. Hey, that's no joke right there, man.
Yes. Yes, it's really good.
See, last week we having a party without us. We're gonna have to have our own party and get some Black Storm vodka over here. It
wasn't a party without you guys. It was an event that I was at and she was there, and then they had it. That's all.
Yes.
And Les, first and foremost, Les about to show you something, okay?
Wait, am I the only one without Black Storm vodka?
Les is actually about to show you something. Now, Les, there it is.
I'm the only one without.
Boom, boom, here you go. Hey. Thank you, everybody. Look at this sexy lady right here.
Yes.
Let me get my Vanilla Black on. Black Storm vodka. The light's trying to change in it, so I'm just trying to get it right. But we got it.
Don't worry, J. Tasha. Don't worry, J. Tasha. We'll get you a bottle. We'll get you a bottle, J. Tasha. Don't worry. Don't trip. You know what I'm saying? We're going to make it happen. Lala, before we get up out of here, once again, let everybody know your social media, where they can follow you there. Give everybody the website once again, and any closing remarks that you want to let everybody know about what you have coming up, any events that they can be part of.
Okay. So I'm on all social media platforms under Black Storm Vodka. You also can go on blackstormvodka.com and
Look at the help section.
sorry.
You got Alexa
And then-
going over there.
Yes. And just put your email in, and that way you will, be invited to a lot of the VIP events that we have coming up. I also have a mixologist mix-off coming up next month, where we're going to find a couple of mixologists that they can compete against each other. And we have prizes, trophies, and stuff like that. I also do a cocktail and conversation where I go to individuals' home. We do signature cocktails, and we also promote businesses. So if any individual have a business that they have or want to start, I actually help them get to where they need to be. And it's pretty cool. And the last thing is I have a cocktail Chronicle. So I have a cocktail book that's coming out. And what I'm also doing with that is I have bartenders, mixologists create their own signature drink, and they are featured in the book. So it's pretty cool. I got so much stuff going on. That's why I need my assistant.
And it's a beautiful thing.
It's pretty dope.
It's a beautiful thing. And, we salute you, since this is, the end of March and this is Women's History Month, like I told you, I said, I had to have you in here, to let the world know that this young lady right here is in the business, and she's making it happen, and she's kicking the door in, man. So Lala, I'm so happy for you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
If you guys please make sure, once again, blackstormvodka.com, blackstormvodka.com. You can pick up your bottle, you can pick up merch, you can find out all the things that are going on with her, the book, the mixology contest, the whole shebang, man. So make sure you guys rock with it. Once again, Lala, thank you so much. We truly appreciate it. And we're going to have you back on the show to talk to you about it some more. You know what I'm saying? So, but once again, thank you very much. And congratulations. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, man. I be your man, Bigg Pwee. That's my girl, Big Les. That's Jay Tasha. We are the Spin Room on this Friday. You guys enjoy your day, and we'll see you guys on Monday. All right?
You are now live. Yeah, it's Lock West in the morning. Dash Radio, the Spin Room. You know what it is.